The decision by car makers to leave Australia highlights the structural changes taking place in our economy. Massive changes that Wollongong in New South Wales has already been through, Janice.
It has, Anton. The Illawarra south of Sydney didn't have car manufacturing, but heavily relied on coal mining and steel. But those industries faded away, putting pressure on employment. SBS Business reporter Ricardo Goncalves travelled to his hometown to find out how Wollongong is reinventing itself and which North American city is serving as its inspiration.
The Australian flag may be up, but only the shell of one of Pacific Brand's old bonds factories in Wollongong remains after it was shut down 4 years ago.
It was pretty sad, actually. At first I didn't know what I was going to do.
But those feelings didn't last long.
I thought, well, I'm going to go back and study and get my diploma in beauty.
Monica now runs her own beauty business. But many in the Illawarra aren't as lucky. Unemployment is greater than the national average.
We've had some major hits with manufacturing.
One of the region's largest employers, BlueScope Steel, has been radically downsized over the last 20 years, with thousands of staff, many of them migrants, let go.
It gave us a reality check about our future employment.
These days, the services sector, including health, retail, education and aged care, form 80% of the city's economy.
What we need to try and do is get into more knowledge and innovative areas of activity.
The University of Wollongong, which generates 8,000 jobs, is playing a key role.
We developed a highly technology-based university focus on how we re-engineer our manufacturing industries.
The tertiary institution pumps out one of the highest number of IT graduates in the country and is trying to retain them.
We get these young graduates to come out who have got an idea, and we give them a building and some people to help them market, and we help foster and become catalysts for their ideas to become small businesses.
Wollongong's shift from industrial centre to technology hub has been inspired by the successful transformation of a similar city on the other side of the world. Like Wollongong, the Canadian city of Waterloo shares similar geographic, social and economic characteristics stemming from an industrial past. The development of the University of Waterloo as a technology educator gave birth to a global communications giant.
Research in Motion, which is now BlackBerry, which started in about the late 1980s by Mike Lazaridis out of the University of Waterloo.
BlackBerry helped build Waterloo as an alternative to Silicon Valley. In turn, it attracted numerous multinational companies requiring highly skilled employees. And while BlackBerry is going through its own restructure, shedding 1,000 positions over several years, those people are expected to start their own ventures or find other work.
It's not just tech companies hiring people from BlackBerry, it's the insurance sector, the finance fields. A lot of companies are just thrilled to have access to these highly skilled people.
Wollongong is hoping to produce its own big thing, but like Waterloo, will need the private sector to get behind it.
If we continue to rely on government funding for everything that we do, then we don't become independent. We don't become resilient, we become reliant on external parties that makes us unsustainable.
Sustainability, a key theme for what its council calls the City of Innovation. Ricardo Goncalves, World News Australia.